Hey, everybody. Welcome to the official YouTube page of The Keith Lee Show. I just want to thank you guys for joining us here. So the reason I decided to start this channel is because of you guys. Over the last 2 months, and it's only been 2 months since we started the show, the amount of feedback and the amount of support that you've shown me has truly been humbling, to say the least. I mean, the fact is, look, anytime you start any venture, whether you're starting a podcast, whether you're opening a restaurant or a clothing store or whatever it may be, you don't know whether people are going to show up. There's a lot of content out there. There are a lot of podcasters out there. There are a lot of YouTube creators out there. So you have every excuse in the world to go someplace else. But the fact that you would spend a few minutes of your day with me is truly humbling. So with that being said, I felt the next evolution for the show is right here on YouTube. Only 30% of the population listens to podcasts, but we have a much wider audience on YouTube and on Facebook Live and on Instagram. So starting this channel allows us to cast that wider net. The fact is, folks, we are just 49 days away from the election, and the time for being the silent majority is over. We have to start asking ourselves some very serious questions about this country. What country do we want to have? Do we want a country run by the mobs? Do you want to have a country where when you go to have Sunday brunch with your wife and your kids, do you want to be harassed by the mobs? Do you want to have your house and your business burned down by anti-American, racist mobs, hate groups like Antifa and Black Lives Matter running the streets? Is that the type of country you want to have? Do you want to have a president like Joe Biden who's calling for locking down this country yet again? Even though we've had the tremendous economic toll in this country with 40 million people out of work, people not being able to keep food on the table or a house over their heads or a roof over their heads. Is that the type of country you want? I don't think so, folks. So what I want to do is I want to create the best, hard-hitting, no-holds-barred conservative content on the web. Because I can't sit by anymore. I can't sit here and be silent. That's the reason I started this podcast in the first place. I've been a conservative most of my adult life. And for many years, I've had to hide that true perspective about my life. Those conservative principles. Here in New York, it's very difficult being a conservative. I've even taken financial losses from clients of mine in my professional life who decided not to work with me anymore because I'm a conservative. After seeing what's happened to this country in the last 6 months, from the mobs to ever-increasing lockdowns, to the conspiracy theories, to the lies that the left is foisting upon this president and upon this country, calling anybody racist who disagrees with their perspective. This is not the country that I recognize. This is not the country that I want my kids in the future to have. So for me, it's personal. Just like I know it's personal for you. We have a job to do. And this channel right here is just my little contribution to pushing back against the frontiers of ignorance, pushing back against the leftist mobs, pushing back against the race hustlers. If this is what it takes, this is what it takes. So we're going to be giving you videos every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. And a lot of other things too. We're going to have a lot of guests. We're going to be doing some curbside chats. We're going to have some special episodes of Conscience of a Black Conservative, which was the first show that I started. So it's going to be really exciting over the coming weeks. If you want more information, just please be sure to like and subscribe. You could also follow me on Twitter at @TheRealKeithLee. You could also reach me at my website at www.thekeithleeshow.com. I thank you guys for joining me, and we'll see you soon. Thank you.